Hi, my name is Ronda Hale, and I want to thank you for joining this podcast. We're going to take a few minutes and explain to you how you can use FHA products by layering them to accommodate the purchase of a home with as low as 0 to 0.5% down. The first portion of the financing, you start off with just the standard FHA mortgage, and that can be done with the 30-year mortgage or even the 15. When you look on my website, I want you to go to Products tab. Hit that, and that'll give you a little bit of information so that I don't have to go in such detail right now about how that product is established and how it works. FHA allows you to take the financing all the way to 96.5%. Then layer another product behind that. So it's the FHA Access Program. It's a program that allows the buyer to finance 3% of the down payment cost in a fixed rate second mortgage. Now this mortgage is a 15-year term. It is fixed at 8%, so it's an extremely affordable rate. If you do the math and find out what 3% really is on that purchase amount, it's pretty low. Check back with the website and you can actually see some of the other details involved in the Access product. Some of them, the highlights of this that are just really wonderful is that it's fully amortized, and to break that down, I guess it just means that when your last payment's made, your loan is paid off. There's no balloon payment, there's no interest only, you don't have to worry about the rate changing, nothing. It's fixed, it's locked in, that's it. Also, there is no prepayment penalty. If on the first portion, the 96.5%, if you decide or your borrower decides to go with a 15-year term on that first mortgage, any requirements for mortgage insurance premium or monthly mortgage insurance are completely waived. As with any 30-year FHA mortgage, all of the same restrictions and requirements apply for mortgage insurance and PMI. If you want details on that, just give me a call. It's no big deal. Or email me, Ronda Hale, RONDAHALE, .com. You can find my email address there, or contact me and all that good stuff. Now that brings the total down payment required just by using those two products. That brings the total required down payment for that borrower to 0.5%. There are two different ways to bring the down payment down to 0. The first way to layer with these particular products is if the borrower has the ability or the access to a gift. You have to use of course, the FHA gift letter form. It's available on my site as well under the tab for forms and education. That particular allowance by FHA is not restricted when using these two products. So it's pretty wonderful that they actually let you kind of use double coupons, if you will. And that will allow that borrower to come in with absolutely no funds of their own for down payment. That does not affect their requirements for closing costs. If you're able to benefit from any seller concessions, then that, of course, that's part of your transaction, part of your contract. On the no FICO, low FICO borrowers, they are not excluded from this program. FHA will allow these borrowers to participate in this down payment program if they meet certain requirements. Some of the requirements that are needed are within the past 12 months, there can be no derogatory credit reportings for them or any other borrower for that matter on this purchase. They're going to require that if there had been a bankruptcy, that it has been discharged no less than 2 years. On short sales or foreclosures, those have to be at least 3 years old, 3 years in the past. So if you've got a borrower who, for some reason, doesn't have a FICO score, a lot of people don't have FICO scores because they don't have trade lines. At this point, what I'm going to need is a certain list of optional trades. Is I will build for them a non-traditional credit report, and I submit that, and that is fully acceptable with FHA products. But of course, these borrowers do need to be able to provide those certain things. Now, if you have a borrower, or you may be somebody who fits in that category yourself, give me a call or email me, and we'll go over, you know, what your transaction history is, what your lifestyle is like, and we'll figure out some way to do it if it's possible. So, barring other restrictions on these first 3 products, there are certain things that FHA requires, like citizenship requirements, little things like that. Another thing that is very, very important is on the Access program. When you put this Access program into action, there are certain income and loan amount restrictions. So what you need to do is give me a call or email me, and I need to know what county the home is, the prospective home is going to be purchased in, and I also need to know the income, gross income of, if there's one borrower, that borrower. If there's 2, I need to know the income of both of those combined, whatever combined incomes there are, and then I will look up what the restrictions are for income and loan amount for that particular county. This product, the Access product, this program, is only available in California right now. I know that they are working on getting it available in other states very, very soon, but currently it is just in California. The other loan that's available to help you get into a home with 0 money down is the VA loan. This is very similar to an FHA product, and it is dedicated to our military personnel and our veterans. So contact me and we can go over how people can fit into that category if you have any special situation or questions on that. But this product is pretty wonderful, and clearly these folks deserve it. They give a little more than everybody else for us. So what it allows them is never ever any money down on a purchase. So 100% financing there. It also waives any prepayment penalties. There's none whatsoever. Also, the mortgage insurance premium that ordinarily you'd find on an FHA loan and the monthly mortgage insurance is completely waived on this product. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to this podcast. I hope it's been helpful for you. It's very difficult to put in every single layer of what is needed to qualify for these products. There are so many minute details and restrictions and qualifications and parameters and all those guidelines. And that's what I'm here for. So if you have yourself interest in finding out how you can qualify for this, or if you are a realtor and you have a borrower that you need to get into a home who may fit some of the things, the guidelines that I told you before, give me a call or email me the scenario, and I can run it through and find out what the highlights are. There are a few things obviously that I just can't go over on a podcast. It would go forever. And by email, it's a little bit easier, a phone call. So give me a call or email me. The best way is by email, and you can get all that information at Ronda Hale, RondaHale.com. I really appreciate your time. Have a great day, and take advantage of some of these great products.